Hi, I'm Mark Beauchesne. I'm with Cindy Howe, one of the family owners of Tall Timber Lodge. We're headed out on a kayak adventure on Back Lake.
This is really a fishing lake, but kayaking, my goodness, it has just exploded up here. Everyone has a kayak on their car, it seems, and Back Lake is probably one of the spots that people really enjoy it. They like looking at the cottages and, of course, the loons on the lake, and it's really nice.
As Back Lake is our home base, what other water bodies are close by that we could enjoy?
East Inlet, it's probably about 20-25 minutes away from the lodge, and it really is the place to go to see moose in the wild. It's a long bog, and many of our guests go there, and also for birds. It's actually considered one of the best places to go bird watching in Pittsburgh. One thing that's really has taken off too is all the hiking in the area. There's quite a bit, and of course we've got now we have the Cohos Trail, and the people that are doing the trail work, they just keep adding more and more parts of it. But by far, I would say the biggest thing here is looking for moose.
Really?
People just love to see the moose.
Is there a surefire way to see a moose?
Usually by car, just drive up Moose Alley, and it's better to go when it starts to get dark, even though the visibility is a little bit harder, but it pretty much, I don't want to say it guarantees you, but you're going to have more apt to see them when it starts to get a little bit dark.
Why don't you take me through the seasons up here in Pittsburgh?
Well, once the mud disappears, it's salmon time. It's salmon season, and they're in the inlets, and Lake Francis Inlet usually, and First Connecticut Lake Inlet off of McGalloway Road. It's a lot of fun. Then that's followed by your trout season after that. And of course, once we get a little bit more into summer, and you have the other tourists, the paddlers, the hikers, the bikers.
What kind of activities do we have for the young ones up here?
Well, a lot of them bring up, it's surprising how many bring up their own bicycles, they bring up all their own kayaks, they like to do the hiking, and Back Lake now has bass. So the kids stay very content fishing for the bass because they're pretty easy, they're much easier than trout.
Sure, so there's fishing opportunities from the neophyte up to the fly casting expert.
Yeah.
Cindy, talk to me a little bit about the hex hatch.
It's a mayfly hatch that occurs around the 3rd week of June, and it will go right into, say, the first couple of weeks in July. Usually around 7:30, 8 o'clock, they start hatching, and the later it gets, the better it gets. We have a couple of fly patterns that work real well. Just throw it on your fly rod, throw that fly out there, strip it back, and something will hit it.
Excellent. Cindy, I had a great time paddling around on Back Lake with you today.
You come back anytime, we'd love to have you.
I'll be here. I'm Mark Beauchesne, and I'll see you in Pittsburgh.